to me. Yeah.
Welcome to the Johnny Binder Show. The views and opinions expressed by guests and clips presented on this program are their own and do not represent the views of the Johnny Binder Show. The content provided is for informational and commentary purposes only. The show makes no claims of veracity or independent verification. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dear God, I know life isn't promised to anybody. So I thank you for allowing me another day, because I know life is a privilege. I ask that you always keep me aware of the way I spend my time. Sometimes I feel like I need to be laser focused and only give energy to what take me to a higher place in my profession. Other times I feel like life is too short to only focus on my dreams. And I try to live in the moment and make sure that I'm not wasting my life only chasing and never experiencing. God, I don't want to take my God-given gifts for granted. But neither do I want to take my gift of freedom, family, and friendship for granted. God, I ask that you help me balance who I'm becoming with who I am right now, and be grateful in both places. Amen.
I'm going to be honest enough to tell you that I'm worried about America. Yeah. I'm worried about our nation because it's sick with racism still. Just think about the fact that we live in a nation which was founded on the principle that all men are created equal. And yet men are still arguing over whether the color of a man's skin determines the content of his character. And I believe that the Lord told me to say to the United States of America that is sick with militarism and is sick with excessive materialism. Have you ever thought about it? There are between 38 and 50 million people in the United States of America who are poverty-stricken, making income less than the poverty level. And yet, this is the richest nation in the history of the world. Our national gross product this year will go beyond $800 billion. And yet there are between 38 and 50 million people who are poverty-stricken. Now, there's something wrong. A lot of people are afraid to say it. But I don't mind saying it. You see, somebody said to me the other night, don't you think, Dr. King, you are going to have to start speaking more in terms of the administration's policy? Because since you started talking against the war in Vietnam, it's hurt the budget of your organization, and people who once respected you don't respect you anymore. And I had to look over and say, sir, I'm sorry, but you don't know me. I'm not a consensus leader. I don't determine what is right and wrong by looking at the budget of my organization, and I don't determine what is right and wrong by taking a Gallup poll of the majority opinion. And so, because there's something wrong, our struggle must continue. And what we must see is that our nation's summers of riots are caused by our nation's winters of delay.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being by any means necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're glad to be back on. We have a special guest tonight, and she's super intelligent. And I want my producer to put that box up there, I have a problem with it. I need to see the box. I don't want the sound just coming from anywhere. I want to see the box. I know.
Okay, at the appropriate time, I will add the box.
Thank
Please
you.
continue.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, she's so intelligent, all the way from Fort Worth by the way of Africa. So she's good. So again, this is so important. And TikTok, you done it. You done it, TikTok. Facebook, I don't have nothing against you. YouTube and all that, but TikTok is running 1,000 miles an hour. This lady here and the young man.
Thank you all for your support.
We thank all y'all for support. But I'm going to say what I said again. I'm thanking God. The people speak up. Speak up. If you know something about this case, speak up. That's what I'm saying. We're looking for justice. And we'll do the same thing, whoever case it is, white or black, pink or brown. We want justice. But we're not going to sit still. And we're not going to let it alone. And some kind of way, I'm going to get to the mother. I'm going to get to the mother so we can help you raise the money. I don't care what house you bought. You deserve it. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear none of that. You're in a gated community, you need to be in one. They don't need to get to you. They don't need to know where you at. Don't need to know what you drive. They don't need to know nothing about y'all because these some sick people. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go back to trial, want to file an appeal, get it back in trial for ineffective assistance of counsel. And I want Ms. Catherine to give me his name again because we want to get him out. He needs to be disbarred. Because of conflict, he knows it, and him and that DA was in the same law firm. I'm going to say it again. It was a conflict. And you was an ineffective assistant counsel. You should have put Hunter on the stage. The twin brothers, you know they bullies together. You know they're both suspended, but you were working with them. That's what you were doing. You weren't working for Karmelo. You a straight coward. So that's what you were doing. I'm telling you, you're cool. God gonna get you though. We're gonna get your license though. We're gonna let the world know how rotten you are. Yeah. You was in a law firm with him. You know damn well you had no business trying that case, and you and that man been in the same law firm. You think we trust y'all? Stop, man. That was a con game. Then the biggest case in America going on right now, instead of you putting some witnesses on the stand, which Hunter should have been number one, his dad for his character, you didn't do none of that. You investigate all the people being around there, all the cameras. You didn't do none of that. I know more about the case than you. We've been studying the case. What did you do? Hey, can't come on here making noise now. Let me get them off. Let me get the hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hurry up and get them off. Boom. There they go. There they go. So again,
while the minister takes care of that, the topic for today is we're not letting go. We're not letting this go, the Karmelo Anthony case update. And this is the after show. So thank you for joining us and hanging in here with us for more. Whether you are joining us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, we always thank you for your continued support. And just know that the Johnny Binder Show is growing, and your support helps us reach more people with truth, solutions, and accountability. So to support the show, please send your donation to via Cash App to $, the Johnny Binder, JBS Live. That's J as in Johnny, B as in Binder, S as in Show Live. It is in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Any donation amount is greatly appreciated. It helps us buy more resources and equipment to actually be boots in the street and give it to you live, and also to expand to a bigger studio so that you can come watch the show live. So with that, Minister, we thank you for your support, and I turn it back over to you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All the money we've been spending coming out of Captain's pocket, my pocket, and some other people And our biggest sponsor right now is Troy Marsaw. He owns a behavioral health clinic. He do a lot of mental stuff for people. We love him. Troy, we need you. But I want some millionaires to come on and sponsor this show. I really don't want the other people, but if they want to put $1, $10, okay, just say you're a part of it. I love you for that. But really, I want some wealthy people to come and put money up. Y'all can buy the building in your name. It don't make a difference to me. You come buy the building and put your name on it. We just want to get a studio with 150, 200 people in it. And then we get 9 co-hosts, 4 men, 4 women. Then me and Captain make 10. We're doing it on purpose. Okay, we're going to come on 2-3 times a week. And we're dealing with a show called Solution for Real Relationships, because it's too much going on with all this buffoonery, and every 10 minutes a woman is taken, and over 1 million women in 10 years is taken. So it's too much, and they look like us. So it's too much going on, and every 3 seconds a woman is taken. Every 14 seconds a woman brutally, there's too much going on. So we're going to teach on these subjects, and we need people to come in and you do a contract with us, whatever you want to do, because we're going to get it out. And we shopping, looking for to take on like Breakfast Club. They got a $200 million contract for 5 years, and they've been doing it for a long time. And we loved it. We've been doing it 11 months. Here we come, Breakfast Club. So again, we teach truth, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, I want to hear what our sister has to say. She can see now she's on a real show. Miss Mia Lady, I'd like for you to come forward. Bring all this up. You, Catherine, Miss Price, everybody, bring them up.
Milady says that she's unable to hear. So, Milady, if you could please exit the studio and re-enter. I don't know what's going on right now. Miss Price, can you hear us now?
Miss Price, can you hear us? Because she texted me and said she could. Boy, the devil trying to stop this.
And Milady was saying that she could only hear me.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Miss Milady, you don't hear me? Okay. All right. Hers muted. She can unmute it. She don't hear me. Okay.
Okay. Okay, she exited. She can come back in.
Yeah, if she don't hear me next time, I'm going to just let you do the show with her. So I'm good with that.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Please excuse our technical difficulties, y'all. And we are back with another portion of the show. So what we had been watching were just some videos about this Karmelo Anthony trial case, the aftermath.
We hear you.
Call me. I can hear.
Okay, we'll take care of it, Ms. Price. And let's see here. Just trying to get this video up because we were talking about eyewitness testimony. And there was a lady that said that she saw video that was not presented during the trial. So I want to start off with that, and then we can go from there.
My name is T, and when I went to see the video, they ask if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Karmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent, and then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Karmelo Anthony, And like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. And we know from the interviews that Hunter did, we know that Hunter was, in fact, up underneath that tent. The next thing you see, you can see Karmelo in the midst of them assaulting him. You can see Karmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. The next thing you see is Karmelo. He comes shooting out the back, but he's still not standing. And he had to like kind of crab crawl backwards, and he had to like jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He goes up a couple bleachers and he's looking around for which way to go. He runs diagonally down the bleachers and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. But once Karmelo got up, he took off. You didn't see him for the rest of the video. At no point in that video do you see Hunter holding his brother. At no point in that video do you see those boys ever going back to the tent and sitting down. That was all a lie. And I also have questions. I don't know how the defense did not play that video. Because when you see that video, it was self-defense. Karmelo was only 5'8", 130-something pounds, and Austin and Hunter Metcalf were 6'1", 220-something pounds. So for people to say that he should have used his hands, people can die from fights, from people using their hands. And that's all I'm going to say for right now.
So I just wanted to play that just so, that there are different accounts as to what happened that were not presented in the trial, in case there are those watching who don't know that. And that is part of the reason why we are not letting this go.
Not going to let it go. I promise you that. Not letting it go. Miss, I hope she can hear me now. Miss Mill Lady? Okay, Catherine, you do it.
I do what?
Ask her the questions, let her speak what she know, my beloved. I can't do it, she can't hear me.
She says that she can't. I don't. Miss Milady, can you not hear me also, or you just want she says she heard the video, but she can't hear us speak.
Her phone is on mute. I don't understand why. This is crazy. She just heard you a while ago. Boy, the devil trying to stop this lady from speaking. Let me see. FM, what's this? What is this? Okay.
Push come to shove, if you have her number and you have Miss Price's number, you may need to do a conference call and just put your speaker on.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm just, boy, they trying to stop this. Let me see. Here we go, right there. That's right. She in the bed. So I don't want to call FaceTime.
So, fam, while he's working on that, we know news cycles go fast. There's always so much coming at us, just a barrage of things. But there was a different, I don't really want to jump subjects, but I'm going to mute that. Just give us a moment, y'all. In the chat, let me know what you're thinking, because I see that we have quite a few people that have been able to join us across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I thank y'all for coming out, fam. Always enjoy your support. Please like, share, subscribe while you're there. And there was another case that was very similar to this one. And I want to play that comparison while we wait.
Okay. The world gonna hear you. I'm gonna put.
I just can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear Miss Catherine?
Yes.
Okay, well, she can do what I do. I'm gonna keep you on here though. We both will talk to you. We want you to tell us. Unmute your mic.
Okay, let me unmute it. On StreamYard, right?
Yeah, unmute the mic because you.
No, it'll cause the echo. She needs to stay muted because she's in two different places.
I'm going.
Okay. Well, she'll just come through your phone. That's fine. That's better.
Okay. We listen to you. So tell us what you know so we can help this case and give justice.
Okay, so I started watching the trial. Of course, I wasn't able to be there in person, but I watched the trial every single day. I was literally glued to the TV and waiting for any court reporter that was coming out to report on what was going on. And I was basically listening to this gentleman on YouTube. I can't remember his channel, but it's Dynamic something. And he was giving some really good accounts. And then I also looked at some of court TVs and a couple of other people that I started looking at later. But one of the things that I received was the people that were coming forward that had seen the video at the school, surveillance video. And all of them were coming forward, were all saying the same thing. They were saying that Karmelo was sitting in the stand alone. But before he went there, they said that he was invited there. This was something that had come out. And I think this came out in court that he had, his friend had invited him there. And Eddie. And they say they dabbed. And then after that, talked for a few minutes. And then Karmelo was sitting there. And then, so all the people that were coming forward, the lady that you just played, I've heard at least six different people already tell the exact same story.
My God. We need to get their name. We want to get their name and their number, okay?
Okay, I can definitely get the names and the channels that I heard their videos on.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they all basically said the same thing. He was sitting on the fifth bleachers, and he was alone, and he had his head down as though he was in his phone. They couldn't really see, but they said that he probably was in his phone. And then they said, I heard one person say that there was this one person that came, and then it was almost as though the one kid that came out was almost like he was assessing the situations a little bit, and then he left, and he walked back behind the bleachers, and then shortly after that, that's when you see the boys walk out, at least six of them.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, they told the same thing.
Said that they looked like they were
six of them
kind of watching out for the coaches. And then the other four boys walked up and surrounded Karmelo. And then from there, they said they couldn't really see what was going on, but they see some movement going on. And then they see just what the lady said. They see him kind of like trying to get away. He's like backing away from them. And then he's pulled back in. And this is when they think that Austin pulled him, but he must have pulled him very, very hard, because this is when the incident happened with the stabbing. And one thing that was very, very interesting was the medical report. And what was really strange is that the knife was not even completely opened. They said he had his hand in the bag,
right?
But also Austin also pulled his backpack from him. So I don't know in order of which things happened, but probably when he pulled his backpack, he still held on to the the weapon. And that pull, when he pulled him into him, this is me doing my, calculations and putting things together, my own deductions. He pulled himself pretty much into that blade as well, because the blade went in horizontally. It was the medical examiner testified that it was not a swinging motion, like a stabbing motion.
My God.
Horizontally. So that means that he had to hold that knife horizontally and then put that much pressure to go into your sternum.
Wow.
That was a forceful pull into him. That was like, it was like his body connecting with that object, because this is what I'm thinking. He had it in his hand. When he pulled him to him, I think just the normal reaction, his hand went up between them. His hand went up between them, and he had it in his hand because it's sideways. It's not even open all the way. And he hits that blade with his chest.
My God. Boy, that is so intelligent. My God.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
what they said from the autopsy, okay, my God.
Yes.
And the lawyer ain't did. How in the hell you doing more than the lawyer?
There was no forensics done. They should, all that money, over $700,000, and there wasn't a forensic person hired.
They said the attorney did pay for some professionals to come in, but at the end of the trial, he didn't call them. Like, he just rested his case.
What?
He never called any of them.
Oh, my
He only called
God.
6 witnesses. I don't know if you know that. He only called 6 witnesses, and the witnesses that he called were the defense's witnesses. So he didn't have his own witnesses.
Wow.
And then they said on the second day, which was really odd, they broke for lunch, and they were supposed to come back, but they took extremely long, like 2.5 hours. And the people that were waiting, they couldn't understand what was taking so long. So when they came back into the court, so they had argued like in the morning till about, the defense, I think, called 3 people up. And one of those witnesses that he called up ended up hurting Karmelo more than anything, because the prosecutor questioned him again, and he ended up saying, convincing him that that's not what you saw. What?
Lord
and then
have mercy.
everybody in that courtroom, every child that he questioned, he was leading them. So this is murder, right? So Karmelo was the instigator, right?
My God.
That's leading your witness.
And the lawyer supposed to object. You ought to object.
Everything the defense team objected to, with the exception of, I think someone said like maybe 3 times, the judge struck it down.
Wow.
They were playing games in that courtroom. They were mocking this young man. That's what they were doing. It was a modern day lynching.
Man.
They had no intentions of ever giving him a fair trial, because you don't do this in their town.
Okay, I'm looking online right now.
Reasonable. Go ahead.
And it says a cut on Anthony's finger. It says self-inflicted injury. Officer Shou's testified that the weapon being only halfway open likely explained why Karmelo Anthony had a physical cut on his own finger when he was arrested. And it says the positioning suggests that because the blade was deployed in a rapid motion directly inside a bag, it may have been partially buckled or failed to fully lock in place upon impact. So I don't understand what they're trying to say there. From inside a bag, because I never heard that it was concealed inside of anything. So yeah,
that's what she was saying. He put the when they took not forensic, when they took and seen how he had got stabbed, she's saying the man said it wasn't like he done it. It was like somebody it went in him. So he pulled him into him.
Yes.
But they were saying that it happened in the blink of an eye. So if it's something happens in a blink of an eye, then I don't know. It takes it, it wasn't intentional or premeditated. I don't know.
Him in, he pulled him in, and when he pulled him in, it was quick. It was a quick motion. And
yes, that's what they're saying. It was a quick motion.
He pulled himself on that blade as well when he was coming in.
And the lawyer,
and it was only like a 2-inch insertion, and the blade was 3.5 inches. So if he was putting a lot of force on that blade, chances of it probably would have gone all the way in.
My God. And the lawyer had forensic people there and then put another on the witness stand.
It's just a joke.
They didn't call the doctor, they called like the officers and stuff like that, but the defense didn't have any professionals that came up there, to a psychologist or anything. Like, what would this child be thinking if he's in this situation? I mean, he's 17 years old, they're 17 years old, their brain is not even fully developed yet.
Till you're 24.
Until like 21, 21 or something like that, right?
24.
So, okay, so there you go. And they didn't bring anybody up there, but the whole argument was they never brought up that there were 4 guys there. They never even put Hunter at the scene. Never there. It was only Austin. So that's why they were able to convince the juror that this was just between 2 people. It wasn't a jumping. And someone else said that his face was messed up, and we have not yet seen those photos. Yes, they said he had whelps on his face and everything. Yep.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Put him in a chokehold. Somebody said they put him in a chokehold. Austin put him in a chokehold.
My God. My God. Look at God. Boy, thank
It's
God.
a sad thing all around. I mean, I hate it for Austin's losing his life because, whatever was painted in his mind to think that he has that authority to go up to someone and make them leave. And then all the kids were saying he said it 15 times. Like Karmelo was just like not doing anything. Go ahead. I want to know who was counting. That's what I want. Right. You literally had time to count how many times you told somebody to leave.
That part.
Well, I know this is out now, and over 1 million people in 30 days most likely gonna hear this, if not more. We're gonna chop this up and put this everywhere, and I have your phone number, and we'll be working with you. Are you a lawyer, engineer, or what?
My lady.
Miss Mills lady?
My lady.
Miss Mills lady?
My lady.
My lady?
Thank you.
She can't hear me.
Miss Milady, can you hear me? Okay, we may have lost audio for just a moment. But to your point, while we give her a chance to recover her audio, I did want to go ahead and play this from Willie D. He was talking about the marks on Karmelo's face.
Claim that a group of people actually jumped Karmelo and that the altercation went well beyond just a minor touch, which is what the witness, one of Austin's friends, said on yesterday. He said he barely touched him. He said he kind of patted him on the arm or something, on the shoulder. Now, he said, he pointed out that visible welts were left on Karmelo's eye. The staff member's account has been widely shared with advocates who are in support of Karmelo.
It's Willie D. TikTok from the Ghetto Boys.
So on this is a short, but on the rest of this video, it goes on to say that none of the media covering None of the news outlets that were covering the case showed any pictures of Karmelo's injuries.
My God. My God. They all working together. Oh my God. Miss Lady, you hear me? Okay, her phone. Okay, this is deep. We got some hell of evidence here tonight. This lady made me realize how he was pulled into him, and with all this commotion going on, and if the lawyer would have put Hunt on there and opened him up, he'd have got some truth out of it, even though he'd have tried to lie. But if he tell him that I see you, Miss Price, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. If he tell him I can see you, and we seen you, we have a tape on you, that'll made him tell the truth, because he say, you know, it's perjury is 2 to 10. And I'm going for the 10.
Right.
Every lie you tell. That's how you make them tell the truth. So I'm letting you know in the front of the judge and the jury, it's 2 to 10. You understand? Say yes or no. Yes. So now I'm gonna ask you again before I play this tape. Did you start this? And if you did, it's all right. We understand you was taught this. You weren't born like this. You've been a bully. You've been put out of school. You couldn't have got it from nowhere but your father. And we now found out that you broke your father's collarbone. Y'all been fighting him. Oh. Yeah. So y'all done got real tough. And we found out tonight from the prophet that y'all got a camp for bullying. I didn't know this till tonight, Willie D. They got a camp for bullying to fight. Not just bully. They bullying now. Bullies used to just bully and try to genuflect and scare you. But now they bullying and fighting. When I was in school, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Price, Miss, all of you, when I was in school, it was a lot of bullies, like 3, 4 big bullies. And they were taking these folks' money, beating them up. So when it got to me, I said, man, y'all need to stop doing that, man. I ain't about 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. We in Carter G. Wilson. I say, y'all, no, I wasn't. I was, Carter G. Wilson, that was a 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I was 14 then, somewhere in there. But anyhow, I said, y'all need to stop doing this, man. Say, man, we'll bully you too. That's when my name started, Johnny Bonder. I say, you gonna do what? We'll bully you. I said, big man, you can start now. Yeah. I said, I'll tear this kitchen up with you, man. Come on, start. So they that's all I said. They didn't bother me no more. So I got caught outside, y'all, and they slapped me. Big dude, about 6'2", 6'3", about 10 years older than me. That's when I ran home and got that thing and came back and cleared it. They ain't never come back to school. Yeah, so, and I'm glad he didn't come back because I'd been on the news. But again, I'm not going to bother nobody. I ain't going to put my hand on nobody. But if you put your hand on me and try to hurt me, oh, man, you're going to get everything on the planet. Yeah, more than you ever dreamed of. I'm with Malcolm. I'm nice. I'm humble. I'm with Martin. I'm nonviolent. But if you put your hand on me, you'll make me violent. So, y'all need to stop it. I hope the young man was alive. I know he had a mindset that was not of God, and his silly father institutes that junk on him because he don't understand that children are impressionable. And we have to watch. I'm talking to everybody now. We have to watch. We can't smoke around our children. We can't curse around our children. We can't have 4 or 5 men coming in the house around our children. We can't do that. We have to be careful what we do with our children because Jesus says, suffer little children, forbid them not, let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of these, you rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. So we have to be extra careful with our children, ladies and gentlemen. If you got a habit or something, hide it from them. Hide it. Hide it. Don't let them see it. Get strong. Let them see you as a man and a woman of God, not some filth, not some ghetto, not some trashy, but classy. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We
That's
do
right.
have to be very careful.
Yeah.
And, you know, even in the dad's rant, his tirade when he was making all those racist remarks and such, and questioning Carmelo's parenting, you know, and then it came to light that allegedly, I use that allegedly word, that of course he was divorced from the twins' mother, but allegedly there was some domestic violence that was part of their marriage and reason for their separation. And it
What?
was noted, yes, and it was noted that she would there's not a picture of them standing near each other during the whole court process. They're not standing near each other.
Wait a minute, hold on. You got the evidence?
I gotta go find the evidence, but I'll find it.
But you read it?
Yes,
You read it?
I heard it. It was on in a one of the videos.
Okay,
that
we'll play it
yeah.
tomorrow. All right, because you know I'm gonna do things on Sunday while they're in church. I'm gonna teach them the real church. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard her, and we will show it. Miss Lady, you back?
I am.
Okay.
And there's a rumor. I just want to clear up one rumor. People are going around saying that Karmelo was suspended. He shouldn't have been there, and that's not the truth. He had an injury, like I think his shoulder or something, and he was sitting out for that track meet or something. But he was not suspended. But I do believe that one of the Metcalf boys both of the boys are suspended. Okay,
both of them for bullying
girls, for bullying girls. You remember what I just said about the daddy and the divorce, for bullying girls. Yeah,
the truth's gonna come out. I mean, they can't hide the truth because the Most High is all over this.
Yes, he is
being exposed. Yeah.
And the great part about it, young lady,
he said Karmelo. He said Karmelo is like Joseph. He said, but he's gonna come out like David.
My God.
I said, wow. Yes, he said he's
Say that again, young lady.
Joseph.
Say that again.
He said he's like Joseph, but he says he's gonna come out like David. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. So, young lady, are you a lawyer or engineer? You something intelligent. So what do you do?
No, actually, I work in cybersecurity, and
Okay.
yeah, I've been doing it for the last several years. I work for a financial institution, and yeah, that's about it.
You are super intelligent. I'm glad to have you on here with me and Miss Price and Miss.
I am the producer. My name is Catherine Mills. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
She's telling me what to say. She's telling me what to say on the
I didn't know
cool.
about your show up until today, so yeah.
This your first time seeing the show?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, she told you she was my producer, but she didn't tell you everything. She's also my partner. She owned part of the company. She didn't tell you that part since she want to talk. So let me talk for her.
Now I get tired of you being
No, my mind.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Miss Milady.
Thank you so much.
No, for real, I'm going to be talking to you because I like the way you looked at the court, Miss Price. She looked at that court, she looked at stuff, and she used her creative mind and looked at it and seen all the evidence and stuff and seen what was done and what done, because I didn't see the trial. I don't know where it was. I didn't see it. But I just want to thank you for taking your time coming on here with us. We did this show for you. You know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Man, we was through. We was on there for about an hour and 30 minutes. We were finna close out for tomorrow. And Catherine, the producer, said, no, let's cut off right now where we can bring it back. Because it's supposed to have been you and a guy. I don't know what happened to him. I sent him the number, but he didn't come on. I don't know. Somebody tried to tell him not to come on or what, but I got all this evidence right here. He spoke very I think he stay there. I think he stay there, much as he know about the about this bullying stuff. So he know all of it. He put it in black and white. So, like you said, the Most High is in this, and the truth gonna set us free. And I just pray the mother call us immediately where we can help her find the right lawyers. It's got to be the right law team and researchers of these laws. Number one, ineffective sense of counsel. Number two, twice a conflict of interest, mother. It's a conflict because he was in the law firm with the DA. And it's relevance that all of them was at the party, all of them was at the funeral, all of them together. So, and then we found out the DA and the judge got cases on messing with women and grabbing them and funneling with them and going on. So this whole thing messed up. Dr. Candace found this out and read it on the paper and said she was going to put it on her page and file it and all that. And then Willie D showed it of the Ghetto Boy. So, and now with this sister tonight, she opened a can of worms. I mean, she should have been the lawyer, telling what to do, because the way he pulled into him and the way the forensic went and the way the autopsy went, what she said, it sounded like that's what happened. Because the doctor said when they looked at it, it wasn't like a stabbing. It was like something else. What did he say again?
The knife went in horizontally on the side, so the blade was turned to the side. And so, you know, if he was going in a stabbing motion, he would have come from at the top, you know, like from an upward swing.
My God. Boy,
So
and
he jabbed him.
you know what?
He gave him a linebacker pull, you know, because he's a linebacker. So when
Right.
they said, because a lot of kids were saying one hand, two hands, and somebody even the last day, that's why I said the guy that the little guy that he testified on the last day said that it was just a tap. Others were saying it was just a push with two hands. No, it was a very forceful pull.
Miss Milady, I just snapped, y'all. I want to tell all three of you beautiful ladies something. I just snapped for something. Now I know why the lawyer, I know why the lawyer didn't put the forensic on there. Because if he'd have put the forensic on there, it'd have went with the autopsy. And it'll prove that he didn't really do that. He was pulled into it. And by him working with them, that's why, y'all, he didn't put them on the witness. Why is somebody gonna give you $400,000-$500,000 and the people you done paid $50,000, $60,000, $60,000, $30,000, because it costs a lot of money for forensic, and you don't put them on the witness stand?
And I'm fighting for my life.
Can y'all hear me on this?
Yeah, we can hear you.
TikTok, can you hear? Something wrong with this.
Yes.
See, I didn't know this for. So we know for a fact, you coward, you gonna lose your license, boy. What's his name again?
Oh gosh, Howard, I think.
Oh,
Howard or something.
My producer knows. She gonna give his name up in a minute. What's his name?
I'm sorry. I was looking at his accommodations right now. Whose name are we looking for?
The lawyer. And nobody. Him.
Let me find it again.
Miss Price, write his name down this time, please.
Yes.
And you
But
did know the tape that they played in the courtroom was not the same tape that everybody saw, right? You did hear that.
Exactly.
I heard that.
I did hear that.
And I think I submitted in the
So
video
wait, so
of
the
the
tape-
guy who actually seen the real
So
video.
okay, so they got the tape from the school, the surveillance tape. The school did not want to relinquish their copy, so they said they could make a copy of it. So I was on this call last night, and there were people that were talking. There were some attorneys on that call, and someone said that when he got the tape from what he said in the courtroom, he took it to like a video forensics analyst, and basically they doctored up the tape. Is what they did.
Oh my God.
they did not play the whole tape in court. So what they played in court could not even be seen. They could not even tell who was who. It was just looking like blobs of people. They couldn't tell where Karmelo was, where Austin was. It was so blurry and grainy.
They did that on purpose. It did on purpose because they'd have showed Hunter starting at, and it'd have showed all them guys around him. So the case would have been won.
They never showed the boys walking up to him. They never showed that part.
Lord,
Clipped up the video and they put it and pasted in the order that they wanted it to be played. There was no chain of custody.
Lord have mercy. Boy, look at God. Boy.
The attorney how many times have we fought, Dr. Minister, for when we're trying to get public information requests for the footage, and we're always fighting for the unredacted version? The attorney didn't have sense enough to get the unredacted version.
He did it on purpose.
No,
what are you talking about?
It was deleted.
Remember?
They together.
I know.
It be played in 4K. They asked that it be played in 4K, and they said that they didn't have the equipment to play it in 4K.
So it left it grainy.
It was very grainy, and they said when they zoomed in on it, it was even worse. And they had to bring in a video analyst to tell them what they were looking at.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh, they set him up. Oh, they said.
Someone else said, yes, they did. That's why I said it was a mockery. So then someone else said they played, so they turned the video then to the jurors. And all they kept showing the juror was when they was working on him and when he was on the ground. They just kept playing that over and over and over again. So they kept empathy.
And no objections. No objections.
Yes, they just kept playing that part over again when he's on the ground, and Hunter is saying, "Oh, my brother, my God, please help him, my brother." You know, and they're hearing all this stuff. That's what the jurors hearing.
Boy, look at God. Father God, let me thank you for this sister and the other boy. His name is oh my God. Thank you for these people. Oh, here goes name. Prophet. Like K and C Prophet.
And now
Bullet Camp. Come on, I'm listening.
If you are trying someone for murder, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
All the boys that came up and testified, all their stories were different. How do you convict somebody when all the stories are different? Our kids, the story's going to be different. No, this is very serious.
And so much of the testimony changed, you know.
Changed the police report. Actually, they had to give them their police report. I heard that they did that for a few of them. They had to give them the police report so they could read over it.
Wow.
From what they gave, yeah. All their stories had changed from the police report.
My thing of it,
all these kids were, from what I understand, they were all questioned without their parents around.
Oh, wow.
Yep. At the school, they were all questioned without their parents around.
My thing of it is, what teenager do you know delete their video without posting it up to social media first?
Well, Eddie had his phone up recording, and then they said that the story that they gave for that was that he didn't have it turned on.
He would. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He was acting like he was recording.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
My God.
But no one checked to verify his phone that that's really what happened. No one got a warrant.
Everybody's phone at the scene.
They took everybody's phone so they can delete all of the videos. No teenager is gonna delete their video.
And let me just say this too. So that video that everybody said that they went to the school, and watch the surveillance camera, if that video had in fact incriminated Karmelo, that video would have been all over.
Oh yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
out. That would have got out.
Yes.
There would have been no question asked. That would have been circulating over everything.
Yes, all the airways.
Boy, y'all on it. Y'all on it.
And they didn't want to place Hunter there because somebody died. So honestly, all those other three boys, they're in trouble.
Mm.
They were at a scene of a murder.
Wow.
Yeah, this cover up is huge.
Oh, reach your phone.
This is deeper. This goes really deep.
Yeah, you own it.
It took a lot of work.
You show. Yeah, we gonna take all this in and use this here. Okay.
And the attorney's name is Mike Howard.
Mike Howard. Yes.
Mike Howard. I won't forget that no more. Mr. Mike Howard, we're coming for your license. You need to be disbarred. You played a game with this child's life. And you're so ignorant, you thought we were just going to take what y'all did. Now we done found out. We done found out about this video. You gotta be out your mind. We done found out about this video, and y'all done altered it in forensic, and you got all this money, sir, and you let them play it. You don't put forensic specialists on it. Boy, y'all, you know what? I think both of y'all gonna lose your license. The DA and the lawyer, y'all played a Ponzi scheme on us. Y'all played a game with somebody's life because he's black, huh? And he was stellar. You couldn't find nothing on him, so you had to make something up and make him look like a felon, make him look trashy, and it didn't work with us. It didn't work. Tonight, everybody was talking about his mother and father been married since from school to now. But nobody said nothing about that marriage over there where the wife left the husband. We done found out because he puts his hand on her. Brother, you do know when you put your hand on a woman, you're a coward, right? I'm not calling you that. That's what it is. That go for me too. Any man, a man ain't gonna put his hand on a woman. That's males and boys. So you're a boy and a male. A real man is a walking manifestation of God. So that ain't what you are. Because you are guilty of all this. You, young man, you need to be charged. You put that systemic racism in your child's mind, and that bullying, and they wind up in a camp, and they were suspended from school because they known as bullies. So, mother, we love you, and we want the best for you. But your husband is the cause. Simple as that. And I think you know it by now. If you listen to me, I done made a case here. Your husband is guilty. That's who should have been on trial. Putting that racism and that stupidity on them children. And now we done found out they had a fight. And broke his collarbone. And now we done found out it might have been because he put his hand on you, mama. And I don't know. So I don't blame you for separating. Thank God it wasn't one of my daughters, because it's been more than separate. Because my daughters, you hit one of them, they a firearm going off immediately. No slow motion. I taught them well. Yeah, I ain't taken to the firing range. They went themselves. So my daughter, and I hope all daughters like this, keep your filthy hand off the woman. So you're a coward when you put your hand on a woman. You're a coward when you taught your children there's systemic racism. And you're a coward when you fake like you was a Christian, and then you came back when you got drunk or tipsy and went on to talk about slavery and how we ain't nothing. So we are so glad we're gonna try to get you indicted though for lying because you're a habitual liar. My name's Johnny Biden. My phone number is 281-896-8215. Yes, sir. So I'll meet you anywhere in the boxing gym. First round, you won't last 2 seconds. I'll meet you at the courthouse, meet you at the police station, just wherever you want to meet at. Yeah, because I just want to look you in the face and hit me like you hit your wife. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I didn't even put a wig on. Just hit me. I'm gonna show you something. Because you're a coward. Again, black men, white men, brown men, keep your hand on a woman. In Proverbs 3, God say don't ready for ready, holler for holler. In number 7, God say deal to woman with knowledge and wisdom from God. And God ain't never hit no woman. Jesus ain't never. So stop it. 26% of our young men, you get upset when the girl from 18 to 38 years old, I don't want to be with you no more. You gonna leave me? And this fool get a firearm and unalive both of them. We ain't never done this. I don't know where this come from. If a woman don't want to be with me, I want her to go. But your car full of gas? Yeah. Oh, you all right? Okay. Please let me get out the way. Because I'm not going to be tolerated. I'm going to be celebrated. Not just on y'all. Y'all, I ain't with none of that. Yeah, I'm a champion, and I ain't going out like no chump. I don't want no woman up on me that ain't trying to help me be successful, and I'm trying to help her be successful. That's it. So again, young man, back to you, coward. We're going to try to get you indicted. You 2 DAs, we're going for both of your license because y'all plan this. Now my sister, my lady, done told me what y'all did with that tape. Oh, my God. Oh, we're going to go get that tape, take it to forensic. Watch this here, Ms. Price. Once you take the tape to the forensic and the forensic say the tape has been tampered, the case dismissed. You can't have a tape, a video on this kind of case because once the case is altered, no matter what they altered, the whole case gone. So I told her, mother, you need to call me. I know the rules and regulations. I help lawyers win cases all over America. So thank you, mother, and may God bless you. And other young lady, I can't tell you what to do, but you did the right thing. You separated from it. Yeah. I hope you do the rest of it. Divorce it. Yeah. So thank God. And Ms. Lady, you got anything else to teach us?
They sealed that tape at the school, so people can't go see it anymore.
What? They did what?
They sealed it.
Under what? What? Under what?
Under what? How they sealed it? What law is that?
I guess under that gag order.
Ain't no more gags. That's public information.
Public information. What you talking about? It's sealed.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Wow.
So they did that in open court, and the lawyer sit there and let them seal the tape?
Yeah, it's sealed at the school.
Oh my God, it's getting better and better. Miss Price, all this going to be dismissed. You can't do that. When you seal something, you hide something. Because if the tape was about Karmelo, like she just said, they'll let it out. It's not about him. It's about Hunter, the one who started it. Boy, look at this. Oh my God. It done got good. Oh my God. I know we're going to win the case now. Mother, hurry up and call us, 281-896-8215. You can just take what we got right here and let's go get a lawyer, a real lawyer. Mother, please don't do that. Let us sit with you and let me get a group of lawyers and let them explain to you what you need. Please. Please. Don't listen to more of them people in McKinney because they're not on your side. They ain't got no bone in the game. Don't do it. They already gave you a dummy, because he don't know he's gonna lose his license. Him and the DA playing them games. and then put nobody on the witness stand of a case of this magnitude with a stellar performance, this young boy, and then he put him on the witness stand? Why would you not put him on the witness stand? He can tell what happened, and you can put the tape there, and he wouldn't be there for no 35 years. They set this child up, and they struck all the blacks off, and that was not a jury's appeal. So we got about 5 ways now to get him out, mother. So hurry up and call us at 281-896-8215. Please, we ready. The phone is on fire right now. So call us tomorrow when you wake up. What else, Miss Lady? Because you fired it up.
They kept saying that in court, they kept saying that Karmelo provoked it. Because he told them, touch me.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard that lot.
Different stories. They were saying that he was saying, touch me and see, or some other verbiage that they use. But it was all over the place.
Yeah, I heard that. That's to justify.
You can't provoke somebody. Yeah. And tell them, but no, what he was saying is that just don't put your hands on me. And that's another thing they said, just don't put your hands on me. You know, we're going to be okay.
And that's fair enough if he said that.
Yep.
I say that to Godzilla. So
even if he said, touch me and see, you know, touch me and see. Like, just see
but
what's going to happen if you touch me.
But that tape, I want you to see this tape if she got it. Remember that lady talked about what happened? You
I played that at the top of the show.
I know. Do you have it? That was at another show. This is the second show. Do you have it?
Lady, what happened? Yeah, I played that earlier. That's the only one I had.
Oh, we played it on this show too?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad.
I can send you 5 others.
Huh?
I can send you 5 other people that saw that tape.
Oh,
okay. Please do.
Ma'am, God is going to bless you.
There's a gentleman the first time, I think they said he was a staff member. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I sent that to you. He's the one that said they put him in a chokehold. Yeah. It's a black guy. I sent that to you. Yeah. And the people that were going, they were asking me if they want to see 2 minutes or 11 minutes.
Yes. I played that at the top of the show.
Yeah. And so I think later on they stopped showing the where he had him in the hold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen here, y'all.
Yes.
A passionate discussion about the evidence. Look what they said, y'all. And manipulation in a murder case. Everybody agreeing.
Yeah.
It is. And before we wrap up, I wanted to just kind of clarify some rumors that they're calling it. So we were talking about the warden, Talon Metcalf, and possible relationships to Austin Metcalf. They're saying that that is false, and that they are not related. But because of the public attention.
Hello? Hold up. Both of y'all talking. Hold up. 1 minute, y'all. Let the producer talk 1 second. Hold up, y'all.
Okay, there's a lot of crosstalk, so I'm gonna put you on.
Hold up.
Surrounded him. So you're not gonna try to make it seem like he gave the victim something? Well, they trying to say that he murdered.
Okay, she's talking to others, so I'm just gonna stay on point. So just to clarify what's going on there, there's no relationship, is what they're saying, between Warden Talon Metcalf and Austin Metcalf. But because of the publicity and safety threats around the case, they have kept Karmelo in protective isolation, and they moved him outside of that prison network. So he's actually in a medical unit now near Navasota because of his because he has seizures. So that is where he is currently being housed. He's in the Wallace Pack Unit in Grimes County near Navasota, Texas, which is outside of the Byrd Unit administration, so that there would be no perceived conflict of interest, but they are still keeping him in isolation.
I believe it. Because if you go on that compound, they have racist groups out there, skinheads and all kind of. He wouldn't last one day. They would rush him and do it. They that silly. They that silly. So he can't. He going to do his time in the hole till we get the pill.
Yeah, and that's what they said. They're gonna keep him there until he goes through his appeals process.
Yeah. So okay, let's go back. What you saying, ma'am? Miss Milady, what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm quiet. Someone else is talking.
That's somebody.
Well, first of all, why didn't your friend say, "Hey, dude, chill out. He with me. You know, I know him. He cool." Because he's not your friend. He acted like he didn't know him. Yeah.
Who is this in the back with that? Who is that?
35 years.
But who is that in the back? That's somebody in your house?
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Apparently.
Is that Lakeisha? Is that Miss Price?
I'm trying to ask Miss Milady.
They did show pictures of Karmelo having bruises and webs and stuff on his face from the thing. Yeah, and none of the media showed his marks on his face. None of that. They sent the picture that Fox put up for him that they touched it up. Then they didn't doctored up the video. Because the real video is sealed at the school. Why y'all sealing the video? Because if there was anything on there that would incriminate Karmelo, y'all would have had it blasted all over the media and everything.
Yep.
Boy, she own it.
It's public knowledge, but they sealed it. They had it sealed.
Who are you talking? Miss Milady? Who you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not speaking at all.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Minister. Is that coming from Miss Price's phone? Is she still on the phone? Yeah.
Miss Price doing that. Okay. Miss Price, that's you? Miss Price, that's you getting somebody straight? That's her.
Okay. I thought so.
Because Miss Lady said that's not her.
One of the other things that I thought was really, really strange as well, on Tuesday when they were getting ready to do the deliberations, this one lady came out and I was watching the guy that I usually watch that was reporting on there. That day he could not, unfortunately, he didn't get there early enough, although he got there about 3 a.m. He couldn't get into the courthouse because people are already out there like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And so she came out and she said that the judge told the juror when they were getting ready to go into deliberations to hurry up, don't take long.
What? That's a Batson case. You can't tell a jury that. That's a Batson case. You can't speak to the jury. The judge can't speak to him. That's a Batson case. A Batson case is interfering with the jury. Oh my God. We got
don't take long.
Ooh, man.
You can get this over with because we ready to go home. We done spent 2 weeks. You were supposed to have a 2-week trial. That's what they said. But they cut it short. Everybody was shocked when they came back from lunch, that long lunch. And when they came in from that lunch, they said he asked the prosecutor, was he ready? And he said he rests, right? So then he asked the defendant, "You ready?" And he says, "Your Honor, I rest." And everybody was just stunned because
oh my God.
Wow.
He had only questioned 3 people.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. You didn't
Man.
argue for this child. You didn't even paint a picture of his character.
No, that's what I'm saying. There were no character witnesses called.
None. You didn't say anything about him, his grade, everything he's done and accomplished, and his 2 jobs and nothing about him. They just paint him out to be a villain. He's a stone cold killer. Wow.
Ma'am, I don't know who you are, but right now, you just became my friend. I'm telling you right now, you are my friend. You are for justice. And we're going to be calling you a lot, asking you to come on the show and do what you're doing right now. You are something else from the bed in the dark.
This case is bigger than what we know. God is doing something in this case. We are coming together as people like we've never done before. Yes. My daughter today, she's like, Mama, we got to do something, because she loves the Black Panther, and she's just like, we have to teach our own kids, and we need to start teaching our own kids. And she went today and she picked up food and drinks, and she went out to College Park and she talked to the young boys, and she gave them the Black code. You know the Black code. We don't kill in our neighborhood. We don't sell drugs in our neighborhood. We don't kill each other. She gave them the Black code.
Oh, wow.
She gave.
How old is she?
So happy.
How old is she?
She's 35. She's 35. She said they were so happy. The kids were running up to her. She said everybody was just so happy. Like they were like, wow, like somebody really care. And that's what we want in our community. Yes. We have to come together. We are a strong nation.
Come on with it, D.
Nobody in this country loves us.
Look at this, man.
We have to love ourselves.
Yes.
We have to be there for ours.
Yes.
I am sick and tired of seeing all the rhetoric in this administration, in this country. I do not subscribe to it. I subscribe to my Heavenly Father, and He is a God of love.
Amen.
My God.
And we are
Thank
to
you.
love our neighbors like we love ourselves.
And I'm glad she said that, because that's where I'm looking at all these videos and comments of what people are making. And it seems like, I'm going to say the other culture, they're wishing ill on Karmelo and wishing bad on his family and everything. But our community is saying, we didn't want to see a child unalive. We praying for that family. We sorry for their loss. We're compassionate to the Metcalf family in their loss. And the other culture is wishing ill on Karmelo. We are about love. God is love, and that's how we should act as a nation.
It is. And it's like what you plant, I don't care who you think you're planting it from. If it comes from the evil intention of your heart and you're spitting it out of your mouth, that one seed is going to go in the ground and multiply. So you always have to be careful what you say and what you do, because you got to be ready for your harvest, whether that be something great or not. You know what I'm saying? So I just it's that kingdom love. It's that kingdom thought. You have to be cautious as to what you say. And like you said, and express love. Like Minister like to say, love is law. Or right now we're living in the absence of love. So there is this law that we have been subjugated to. But yeah. I say God bless them.
I like to say to all three of you beautiful ladies, and I'm more than glad to be on here with you. I'm just a little black boy that's a child of God, you know. I'm not trying to be facetious, but I'm going to be direct. To hear her daughter, like the Black Panther, will come from the Nation of Islam. It's powerful. And for her to go out.
Oh, it is.
Put the black code in. No robbing, no stealing, no hurting one another in this community. We shouldn't do it nowhere, but at least not our community. I want to say this. If we did that and we stayed true to it, we was at 1.3 trillion. We're at 2.4 trillion now that we're giving to these people less than 6 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Our money don't stay in our neighborhood on payday. 6 hours. We won't even go to bed at night and wake up the next morning and spend it. The same day we gone and give it to Massa. trying to buy stuff to make people think we all of that, but don't own no land. Don't own no apartment complex, condos. Don't own no bank, no credit union, no finance company. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wake-up call. And this young lady just said something. We got to stop begging people to do for us what we need to do for ourselves. I'm talking to the men now, as men. You little boys, if you want to grow up to be a man, just listen. Because I'm telling you what a man is. A man is the walking manifestation of God. You got to get up and think and do something and get you a woman of God. Don't get a woman of the night, a woman of the day, a woman of America, or wherever. Because on that chessboard, I keep telling y'all, when you put the queen in the right place, you'll never be checkmated. We checkmated because we have not put the woman in her place. The question is, where's her place? Because I can hear some of the women right now, what do you mean my place? Where's my place? Man, before you go off, your place is with God. And the pastor's not teaching you that. It's in Proverbs 3. Proverbs 31, 10:31, the 21 verses. The first verse, Miss Milady, says this, that the woman is more valuable, not the man.
Yes.
The woman, not the man, is more valuable than rubies. I think I better read this because I don't nobody think I made this up. So she's not pleasure, she's treasure. So young men, we need to stop trying to pleasurize her and treasurize her because she's a black diamond, and the black diamond is the most expensive diamond in the world, and most of y'all never heard no black diamond till the nights I told you. So again, church, we have to learn who the woman is and stop putting her in the back. Stop talking about she can't come in no pulpit, wherever y'all getting these horrendous lies from. So y'all need to stop it. Stop it. You gonna tell your mother that she can't come in the pulpit, but you can sit up there on some carpet and some nails? She can have you, but she can't come up there. Now in Proverbs 31, I'm gonna read this, just the first verse. I ain't gonna read the other. All you women, y'all need to read all of them, because you need to know exactly, here it is, who you are. Oh boy. It's from 10 to 31, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the woman. Pastors, I don't know why y'all won't read this. Why y'all won't read this? Are you a male chauvinist? Because male chauvinists don't read this. And since I'm not one, I'm going to read it. Okay, where we at? 31, 21, 10. Where we at? 10. Boom. Here we are. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, say right here, the virtuous woman. Not the woman, but the virtuous woman. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. Can anybody hear me? What did God just say? Pastors.
Far above rubies.
Oh, come on. Boy, I'm liking you. Come on. All right.
Yes.
Then it say, the heart of her husband safely trusts her. Husbands, you got to trust her when she's of God. So he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and no evil all the days of her life. What kind of woman is this? Wait a minute, God, did you say this? She does. Y'all know y'all can read this because I want y'all to think I'm making this up. It's in Proverbs 10 to 31. I know most of y'all ain't never read in your life, but tonight you're going to hear it. All the days of her life, she seeks wool and flax. She's willing to work with her hands. She is like the merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it's yet night. and provides food for her household and a portion for her maidservant. She got maidservant. That's what I'm talking about. She considers a field and buys it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? You don't just go to HEB and Kroger's and Walmart. God said you can buy the whole store. You can buy the whole field. Because we need 50 million right now. 142 farmers own over 100,000 acres. So Roland Martin, we want to help you raise that little money because we got Tyler Perry can do it by himself. Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I'm calling y'all name. Yeah. Help them farmers, man. That stuff been in our history for over 100 years. Do not let them folks lose their land, brother. Donald Trump took the $5 billion grant. That's what they said is what I read. So again, the farmers having problems, and they got over 100. I didn't know we had that many acres. Over 100,000 acres. Who else would you want to grow your vegetables than them? I thought so. She by the field. Lord have mercy. She considers a field. Look here, y'all. Miss Price. She considered the field, and she buy it. Did y'all hear me? Y'all got that kind of power. God wants y'all to have that kind of power. Women, when y'all buy the field, I'm going to be there. Matter of fact, I'm going to help you buy it. Come on. Come on, God. Where you at? Where you at? Boy, it's going to get deep. She do what? A portion of her merchants considers the field and buys it from her profits. Wait a minute, she making money. Y'all don't want a woman. These Negroes tip. I don't want my woman to work. Shut up. She supposed to be making money, making profit, and got residual coming in. For her profits, she plants a vineyard. She girds it herself with strength, and she strengthens her arm. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out at night. You know what that means? That's a metaphor. They talking about her mind. It don't go dark at night. Even at night, she keep her light on. The light of her mind. My. Oh, my God. And she perceives her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. And she stretches out her hands, Miss Price, Miss Mills, Miss Plate. I saw your name right?
My lady.
Miss Lady, okay.
My lady.
My lady. I have no problem saying that. Smart as you, I'm going to say it again, my lady. And she stretches out her hands to the distaff. Look up the word distaff, because I don't remember that. D-I-S-T-A-F-F. D-I-S-T-A-F-F. And her hand holds the spindle. I'm at the end, ladies and gentlemen. I've never read all this to the public. I read it in church before. She extends her hands to the poor. Because she's not poor. So she extends her hand to the poor. Come on, woman. Oh, my God. This is getting good. She reaches out her hands to the needed and the poor. She is not afraid of snow or of her household. For all her household is clothed with scarlet. Oh, my God. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple, royalty. Her husband is known in the gates. And when he sits among the elders of the land, she makes linen garments and sells them. Look at this woman. And she supplies sashes for the merchants. My. She's strength and honors are her clothing. She's not naked. She clothed for God. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom. She opened her mouth with what?
Wisdom.
Come on then. You must got your Bible open. She opened her mouth. Yes, you do. She's opened her mouth with wisdom. And on her tongue, come on, y'all, is the law of kindness. Catherine, did you hear that? Catherine, this woman is so powerful. She done bought a field. Now she got all this money. She helping the poor and the needy. Now she said she opened her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. Karmelo, you coming on? She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. I mean gossiping. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Oh my God. You women are blessed. Her husband also, he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. My God. Charm is deceitful. Beauty is passing. But a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. My. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I just read 21 verses of what God gave Solomon about the woman. I don't know if y'all heard me, but this is so exciting at 1:41 in the morning. I know a lot of people sleep. I know a lot of people sleep, but if the club was open, you'd be there. The after hour was open, you'd be there. So we're at the after hour, and you just got the truth. We're going to chop this up, and Captain going to put it out. And we're going to get her some help, some marketing help. She's going to go over there to the school and grab up 15, 20 of them. This message tonight needs to go out all over the world so we can free our brother, Karmelo, because they lied and backed the tape and got the boy to flip on him and got the other boy to call him over there to cross him out. This whole thing was a setup. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let my ladies speak, then Miss Catherine, Miss Price, and we're going to put on, Catherine, put on Use and Love. I want them to see a part of the movie so they can remember us on the way out.
I will play that last. I will go ahead and let my lady go speak, and then Miss Price, I will go last to close the show out because Catherine has to get up in 3.5 hours to cook. So let's roll.
For the poor, for the homeless, say for the homeless.
I get up at 3.5 hours and cook for the homeless, and y'all got this blessing tonight because I started not to just disconnect the whole show. Let's roll, ladies.
Miss Milady, you first.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me. It's been such a pleasure. I just want to say one thing. There's a lot of information that's going on the internet, and just be mindful that the enemy doesn't use the false information that's being put out there, that's being instigated, perhaps by the, these groups that want to incite a race riot. Don't fall for that. Keep your eye on the prize. Look to the hills from which cometh your help, and just trust in the Lord and let him continue to do what he's doing and let him fulfill his purpose. The times are turning, and he said that the last will be first and the first will be last. And I do believe in my heart of hearts that we are seeing that moment on this very day. So just stay focused. Don't get caught up in the nonsense. Stay focused.
My God, bless you, lady. I will be talking to you. Yeah, you. Woo. Thank you, young lady. Miss Price.
Just to add, thank you, Mr. Lady, because that was a good word. Also, love is key, and love is law. Love always wins, and the more we come together in love, the more we will conquer and win. Again, to the Metcalf family, sorry for the loss of a child. I can't imagine losing a child. However, same goes for Karmelo. Even though he's here alive, he's still in a bad situation where he's in prison. His life has been, they're trying to take his life from him.
Illegally.
So, love. Y'all, we have to come together as a community. We have to come together as one, and we can't be bullied. Not in schools, not at work, not in our country, not in our finances. However they're trying to come at us, we cannot be bullied. And I agree, God is doing something with this case, because I can't say that I'm a big activist and everything. You know, I do love justice and I'm all about justice. However, it's something about this case that really got into me, and God is doing something in this. I think he's reaching out, touching a lot of us, you know, in this case, because he wants us to wake up and stop sleeping on the injustice that is taking place right now in this world. So my thing is, you know, we have to come together, wake up, and start loving each other enough to stand up and step out and be there for one another.
My God.
Yes.
I'm honored to be here with y'all. My God. Come on, producer.
Well, thank you, Milady, for joining us. That's our TikTok special guest, fam. Just a lot of good insight, made me go and dig a little deeper into the case. Had a chance to kind of catch my breath and do so. And I appreciate all that you have put in and shared with our family today. Went well with, we're not letting this one go. So we're going to hang in there with Karmelo. We're going to hang in there with the family, even if it's just sending our prayers, our love wishes, and support. But we're definitely going to make the effort to reach out to them to see if we can get the minister connected to give them more support on the legal issues, if you will, because we love them. We want them to be successful, and we really just want justice for Karmelo. I think some people say, oh, you want him released. We don't know what that looks like, but we know 35 years is not just, you know? So anyway, to that end, that is what we are looking for. That is what we're praying for. That is what we're hoping for, and all in love. So with that said, Minister, I can play Houston Love on the way out. Or is it good?
The name of the movie, ladies and gentlemen, is The Redemption of the American Gangster by Johnny Binder, my slave name, and Martha Marie Preston, my fall partner. And the movie will be blockbuster, and it will save lives all over the world. Let's go.
I think Miss.
Can I say one thing before you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's the Black Panther Party have released information. I don't know if you got privy to that for Karmelo. So we can send him letters, and we could also put money on his books. That's what we're doing right now.
All praise due to God. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm going to send him a letter. I'm going to type him up a letter tomorrow and send him a letter. So I think, you know, that's going to keep his mind occupied while God does what he does.
Let him know, Miss Lady, let him know that at the Johnny Binder show, let him know that I've been in the system, and I would love him to allow me to work with his mother and father so we can pick the best representation and let them know we already know the law already, what they need. Just the forensic will knock it out. Just the biasness will knock it out. The judge cannot say, hurry up. That's a Batson case. The lawyer didn't try the case. That's Scott versus Washington. That's ineffective assistant counsel. And there's a conflict of interest twice. So, and you can't DAC that tape. And he should have forensic on it. And then didn't bring the man in to prove that none of that happened. So we got about 7 ways to bring the court back the case and get him a new trial. And we will have the greatest lawyers on the planet this time to win the case and justice for all. That's a stellar child, and we will not let you take our child's life. You done took enough of them, and you make over $40 billion a year and got almost 2 million of us locked up. So, Master, your time is out, and God is with us. And the 5,000 heaven-making angels, you've been lying and crossing and getting 77% of the young men to cop out. Because I'm going to give you 90 years. I'm going to give you 70 if you don't cop out. Okay.
My lady, if you could do me the honor of sending that information onto how to write Karmelo and how to put money on his books, if you could send that to the minister, please. And then we can take it, and that way you can write your letter to him, and it'd be from your heart, and then we'll come behind it, and we'll let him know what we can offer to him and his family.
Awesome. I will.
Thank you so very much.
Miss,
You're welcome.
thank you. You're super intelligent. You can believe we're going to have you on here more than once. Miss Mills, let them know about our thing expanding, because we definitely got to expand now from here to Dallas, here to Fort Worth, here to Atlanta. Let's go.
Okay, like Minister said, we are growing the Johnny Binder Show, and you can help support us reach more people with truth, solutions, and accountability. It is our goal to grow so that we can be more present in the streets and help and with resources and crews there, and also move into a bigger facility. So you can help us with all of that by donating at Cash App. That is for the JBS Live. And give me just a moment. I will put that up on the screen. JBS Live. There we go. That's the Cash App tag. J is in Johnny, B is in Binder, S is in Show Live. I appreciate any size donation, because I know it comes from love and it comes from your heart, and it will plant a seed, and that seed will blossom. God is in the blessing and breaking business. So whatever you can supply, it would be more than sufficient. We appreciate it. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and take us on out of here with a little Houston love. So
in the street, car swinging behind him in perfect rhythm. He came from the south where the concrete cracked, where the hustle learn fast and they never look back. Johnny hit the scene, young mind sharp, no slack. Flipped a little stack to a kingdom, whole city stand back. Yeah, Johnny walks through the block, the lens is low, making him look larger than life. Slab lined up, everybody not in the sync. Gold chain heavy like a way, how you think? Fast car, fast night, life gone in a blink. But he stood 10 toes while the whole world sing. Then the feds took him, storm came, no warning. Blue lights in his face like a cold Texas morning. Judge slammed the gavel, future look forward. But even locked down, he stayed real, never mourning. Where the bass so loud, make the concrete buzz. Johnny came up from the mud, now the city show love. We don't break, we don't bend, that's Houston blood. What's the loop? Swing left, swing right. Go up, yeah. Turn the lights on high when the real ones strut. It's that why I stay burning. Came home wise, a whole lot to keep turning. Finding the Jeremiah, that's the tables were reversing. Hood looking proud, cause the OG merged. Yeah, body shaking hands with kids, neighborhood cheering. Drone circles around them, like he the center of gravity. Talk to the youth, now don't fall in them traps. Life hit hard, but you hit right back. Ain't soft, ain't preach, still built for the map. Still walk like a down when he step with the strap. But the city respect him, cause he real, no act. He the proof you can rise even when life's tracks. Every street walk down, feel like he a track. Whole H-Town, see a legend when he looking back. Yeah.
My God.